Ever bought something you knew was a dumb decision, but did it anyway? You swipe your card, feel that little rush, and then 5 minutes later, you're staring at it thinking, why did I even buy this? Maybe it was a $9 coffee you didn't really want, another random gadget from Amazon, a subscription you forgot to cancel, or that gym membership you convinced yourself would change your life and then never used. We've all done it. Not once, not twice, probably dozens of times. And most of the time, it's not because we don't know better, it's because something deeper is going on. Here's the truth. Your brain is wired to chase short-term rewards, and companies, they've gotten really good at hijacking that wiring. From the moment you open your phone to the second you check out, everything you see is designed to make spending feel easy, exciting, and urgent. But once you understand how it works, you can start to fight back. This video breaks down the psychology of spending, why you keep buying things you don't need, and how to finally stop falling for it. Here's something most people don't realize. Your brain doesn't actually know how much money you have. It only knows how much it feels like you have, right now. That's why payday hits so different. You check your bank account, see a fresh deposit, and suddenly everything looks affordable. A new pair of shoes? You've earned it. Dinner out? Why not? You feel rich, even if your rent's due in 5 days. It's the same with tax refunds, birthday cash, or even just seeing your credit card limit. Your brain registers that sudden spike in available money as free to spend, even if it's already spoken for. The fancy term for this is mental accounting. Instead of looking at your money logically, you separate it emotionally. Bonus money, emergency money, fun money. And the more disconnected it feels from your actual bills or goals, the faster you spend it. Worse, we often spend based on mood, not math. If you're tired, stressed, or feeling like life's been hard lately, you're more likely to buy something just to feel in control again. Even if that something is overpriced junk you'll regret 2 hours later. The problem isn't discipline. It's that your brain is using the wrong signals to decide what's affordable. And that's exactly where companies take advantage. Now that your brain feels rich, companies step in, and they know exactly how to make you spend even more. First up, the pain of paying. Spending money is supposed to feel uncomfortable. That's how we know to be careful with it. But when you tap a card, use Apple Pay, or buy something online with one click, that pain almost disappears. It's frictionless on purpose. Ever wonder why stores push contactless payments and auto-checkout? The less time you spend thinking, the more money you spend. If you had to count out cash for every online order, you'd hesitate. But with a card, your brain barely notices. Next is anchoring. This one's sneaky. Imagine you're looking at headphones. One pair is $300, another is $120, and one is $60. Suddenly, that $120 pair looks like a good deal, even though it's still expensive. That $300 price wasn't random. It was there to make everything else feel cheaper. Then there's scarcity and urgency. Only 2 left in stock. Sale ends in 1 hour. Even if you weren't planning to buy it, your brain flips into panic mode. You start thinking, if I don't act now, I'll miss out. It's a trick, and it works. And don't forget social proof. When you see something has 5,000 5-star reviews, or it's trending on TikTok, your brain says, well, if everyone else is buying it, it must be good. That fear of missing out kicks in, and suddenly you're part of the herd. These tactics aren't random. They're tested, optimized, and fine-tuned to get you to spend more, faster, without even realizing it. So we've covered how your brain misjudges money, and how companies use that against you. But here's the part no one likes to admit. A lot of our spending isn't logical. It's emotional. You're not just buying stuff. You're buying a feeling. Maybe you're stressed, bored, anxious, or just had a rough day. Buying something gives you a little dopamine hit, a sense of control, comfort, or escape. It's called emotional spending, and it's way more common than you think. You're not hungry, but you order takeout because cooking feels overwhelming. You don't need clothes, but buying something new makes you feel productive. You're not broke, but you're trying to fill a different kind of gap. The dangerous part? Your brain rewards this. Even if you regret it later, the short-term high sticks, and your brain learns this made us feel better last time. Do it again. That's how a habit forms, not from need, but from relief. And hey, if this is hitting a little too close to home, you're not alone. We're all wired this way. That's why these videos exist, to break the cycle with simple, no BS advice anyone can follow. So if you're getting something out of this so far, do me a favor, hit the like button and subscribe. It helps the channel grow and lets me keep putting out videos that actually respect your time and your wallet. Now, let's talk about how to outsmart your own brain before it tricks you again. So your brain's being tricked, companies are pushing all the right buttons, and emotions are running the show. So how do you actually stop it? Here are 5 simple ways to outsmart your own brain. No willpower marathons required. First, the 24-hour rule. Before you buy anything non-essential, wait 24 hours. If you still want it tomorrow, fine. But most of the time, that urge disappears once the dopamine settles. This one habit alone can save you hundreds over time. Second, unsubscribe and delete. Marketing emails, shopping apps, one-click temptations, get rid of them. If it's not in front of you, it's easier to forget. Out of sight, out of cart. Third, pay in cash when you can. Cash activates the pain of paying again. You feel the money leaving your hand. Even for small things like coffee or snacks, try switching back to cash for a week. You'll notice the difference instantly. Fourth, track your triggers. Next time you make an impulse buy, write down how you felt right before you bought it. Was it boredom, stress, FOMO? The goal isn't guilt, it's awareness. Once you know your patterns, you can catch them earlier. Fifth, set spending scripts. Make a personal rule like, if it's over $30, I wait 3 days. Or, no online shopping after 9 p.m. These scripts turn spending decisions into routines, not reactions. None of this is about being perfect. It's about creating small mental speed bumps that give your logical brain time to catch up before your emotional brain clicks buy now. Because when it comes to spending, slowing down is a superpower. Your spending habits aren't just about money. They're about how your brain's been trained to chase quick wins, avoid discomfort, and follow the crowd. It's not that you're bad with money. It's that your brain is getting tricked. On purpose. But now you know the game. And once you see the pattern, you can start breaking it. Let me know in the comments, what's the dumbest thing you've ever impulse bought? No judgment. We've all got one.